Welcome to the farm.
Welcome to the farm. I'm Justin, and in the last couple weeks we have been working on getting set up for our next big series, big project. We went through and we built a topsoil screen. We added a quick coupler to the excavator so we can make the thumb on the excavator fit better and be able to reverse the bucket to dig dirt from underneath the screen. Today we're actually going to get started on that big project. And the big project is to work on grading around the barn, clean up all the weeds, maybe build some rock walls by that temporary garage where it's sloped, and we're also going to work on cutting out some of these big bushes. So what we're going to get started with today is cutting out some of these old bushes and trees. Now these used to be some really beautiful lilac bushes here, but over the last few years a bunch of trees have grown up in there and choking out the bushes. And then last winter we had some really big heavy wet snowfalls that just broke all the lilac bushes, and they didn't come back. They don't look nice. So today we got the Kubota out here with the homemade Grapple. Got a chainsaw. We're gonna go ahead and start cutting this stuff down, stacking it up to chip later. All right, let's have some fun. Well, I've been working on it for a little while now, cutting, and I think we got maybe about a third of it cut. That root ball for that lilac bush is way bigger than I ever thought it was going to be, so that might pose a problem later on. But I think what I'm going to do is go ahead, fire up the tractor, the Grapple, start grabbing some of these branches, get them out of the way, get this section cleaned up before we move on to the next bush. Well, we made some real good progress with the lilacs here. They are pretty much cut down, but those are some massive root balls I'm gonna have to deal with. My original plan was to bring the micro excavator up here, dig all the way around, break the roots and pop them out. But I don't think that's gonna have the strength to do that. So hopefully with the combination of the tractor and the excavator and digging up roots and stuff, we can get these things out of here. But that is a problem for another time. Right now, what we need to do is cut down this one last tree that's right here in the lilac bush, and then cut down a few trees up over there closer to the house. Now this one I didn't just cut down and let it fall, because the top of the tree is just kind of starting to get into the telephone line and the power lines. I think it'd be fine if I just fell it and it would just kind of fall off the wires, but I'm gonna be a little more cautious. I'm gonna cut the top of the tree off and then drop the rest of it. This is looking awesome. I am so excited to see this. We got a lot of work done today. We got everything cut down, cleaned up, piled up in the back, ready to be chipped or burned or whatever we're gonna do with that in the future. I was really hoping we'd be able to come up here with the excavator and at least start pulling out some of these smaller stumps and pulling out some rocks and start working on getting things cleaned up. Unfortunately, I am out of time. I do gotta say though, I am really happy with that grapple. This is the first time I've used it to any extent since I built it. I kind of built it, picked up a couple things, went, yep, it works, and it's been sitting in the barn since. So it worked amazing. I loved it. Picking up all this brush was super easy, super fast. I am so happy. Well, that's gonna do it for this one. We're gonna have plenty more work to do in this project. Again, we got all the stumps to rip out, rocks to take out, grading. Then we got grading to do around the barn, rock walls to build around the temporary garage, fixing up driveways, whole mess of stuff coming up. So stay tuned, subscribe so you don't miss that. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.